I was honestly rooting for both of them and hoping they would be friends. I'm disappointed that they made Jeanette do that. Although knowing this show, it could be a misdirect. There is a chance that Jeanette smiled because she was going to tip off the police. Maybe hearing Kate caused her to think the gunshot killed Kate, and that's why she thought they found a body. Maybe Jeanette anonymously tipped off the police because she was actually scared Kate was hurt. If she did leave Kate there purposely, there's a chance that she felt guilty after hearing the gunshot, as the main theme of this show seems to be that people and the truth aren't just black and white. I can agree with that because
That
they
is true.
did make it seem like the truth is not just black and white. And that's the reason why it's so interesting in the first place. So, I don't know. I hope she did tip off the police. I hope she did. I hope it's not no creepy intent behind it. But then again, also knowing this show, it's a teenage show. So you don't know. They probably make the underdog the villain and boom, there you have it.
I mean, it was a good little show. Yeah, great. It looks great. Is that a great cartoon?
Everybody saying they want the second stories to be. I want the second story to be. I want the second season to be. Um. They want the second season to be different set of characters and different story. I don't know. I'm trying to see like how they gon'
They're gonna add a new character that's gonna pop up out of nowhere. I saw Janet go back in the house.
hope not, cause then that would be stupid. Listen, bro. All I'm saying is, I don't know. I'm still rooting for Jeanette. I'm still rooting for her, cause hopefully they can do that. Like they can. And then everybody is saying how in this scene everything is all. You remember like in the first episode, she's literally wearing her hair is just like how Kate was when she first saw her.
Mhm.
I just now noticed that.
Yeah, I thought you would notice that. That's why they were talking about her.
But I still don't like how everybody is not talking about how this girl was not actually kidnapped. It's like everybody just forgetting the fact that she ruined this man's life. Like don't nobody have no sympathy for this man. Like he did not try to do the right thing multitude of times. Like that's not even fair. Like they just completely dehumanized that character and said, "Oh, he a predator. He a creep. He a kidnapper." Like he did not try to let this girl leave. Like ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Ain't nobody saying nothing about how Kate literally ruined that man's life. from beginning all the way to the fucking end. Then gonna have the audacity to end his life, and then gonna have the audacity to play the victim.
That is what she did, basically.
This bitches ain't innocent. But for real though, why you have to do this, Jeanette? I'll keep watching this scene over again because it's like, girl, what the fuck?
No, why did they write that? Because it kind of like, okay, it makes sense in the for her being like, you know, her reason and all that. I never seen her. I mean, you heard her.
Dude. And everybody making the joke, so basically Jeanette was right. She didn't see her. I mean, technically she didn't.
She is though.
She did not see her, so technically she wasn't lying. She just misscrewed the truth. Because she said she didn't see her. She didn't. I still can't believe it. Thank you. Somebody finally said it. I think everyone in the wrong. Mallory never really said her truth until it was all told. Kate hasn't told anyone except Jeanette about her intimate relationship with Martin. And lastly, I was always Team Jeanette. But now, after the ending, she did fail to report, which also puts her in the wrong. If there was another name for Cruel Summer, it would be No One Can Be Trusted. No One Can Be Trusted. Still a great TV show and can't wait for 2022. I don't know. Somebody said, I'm so disappointed. I was rooting for Jeanette this whole season. I get she might have been scared to explain how she got into the house. But damn, Jeanette, we were all rooting for you. And we were. I was. But I knew somehow she was going to disappoint me. Just by the way she was acting. When she kept, like, the first...
God dang.
The first sign is when she had her scrunchie and she wouldn't give it back. She kept saying she was going to give it back.
I mean, she didn't run into her.
But she knew she wasn't going to run into her in the first place because they don't have the same friend dynamics. They wasn't in the same group of friends at all. So she knew she wasn't going to run into her. So she just keeping this girl stuff, collecting her stuff. Then on top of that, what's the obsession that she had with that dang house? From the first time that they broke into it, all the way until all the way until Kay got kidnapped, she keep going back inside that house for what? And then she act like she had a crush on the assistant principal. Maybe because she had a hunch that the principal was going after Kate. I feel like that could be a thing too because it was very noticeable. I'm not surprised how her mama didn't notice it, but then again, her mom was having her own affair, so how the fuck was she able to watch her daughter? So everybody is at fault, and Mallory, bitch ass, I'm still surprised that ain't nobody talking about how she was a horrible friend to Jeanette. Cause I think about it, I feel like if Mallory was just a little bit more of a decent friend, I feel like Jeanette would be okay. I feel like their whole friend group would be okay because the guy, he cool, but the Mallory chick. Nah, man, that bitch was bossy. She was mean-spirited. No. The hell?
I'm just saying, bro. They gonna ruin every character we know in season 2. I'm calling it now. They gonna ruin every character. Every character you love, you care for. Guess what's gonna happen, wife? Ruined. Oh, what's that? You like the gay character? Ruined.
They already kind of ruined this thing because it's like.
I mean, like, they could. Now. I think would have been a better option. Would have been to literally put the bow on this one and start a different one. Yes, I get it. It's a huge genre switch. I get that. Cool, dope. But I would have preferred that than what y'all about to do. Because what are y'all about to do? We just got done watching her basically prove her innocence.
But then again, somebody said y'all notice when Kate starts crying out for help, Jeanette goes over to the basement door and definitely seems like she's about to open it. If you watch the ending scene, her hand goes and hovers right over the doorknob. But as soon as Kate says, "It's Kate Wallace," Jeanette immediately stops her movement. I don't know. It's a tiny detail I noticed, but a fucked up detail nonetheless.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I don't think Jeanette called in that tip. No, because of this detail, I now honestly believe Jeanette was out to replace Kate's life for real. I assume if it were some other girl locked down there, Jeanette definitely would have helped. You can tell she doesn't hesitate to go and open that door when Kate was yelling for help, but Kate revealing herself made Jeanette choose otherwise. Girl, I don't see why you couldn't just think like, oh, if I saved her, I could be her hero. But then again, she probably was thinking like, how was she gonna explain how she got in the house? How was she gonna explain how she was even there? How she then she probably got in trouble for breaking and entering. So I can see how she didn't wanna do it, but then at the same time, it's like, girl, who gives a fuck? You saved somebody. They gonna be caring more about that detail than how the hell you got in the house.
Martin? Is someone there?
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she was gonna open it until she said who she was.
Yes, Jeanette played Queen Hustle. I said the same thing. Jeanette could have saved Kate and probably would have been popular for being a hero. Kate would have started hanging out with her just for doing that and brought her into the circle. Jeanette played everyone, including herself. Yes, she did. And she probably even could have, Mallory and her probably could have rekindled their friendship. Like, everything could have played out better than it did. But they want drama. People like drama, so this is what they created. They would rather have a psycho person like Jeanette than to have her actually be innocent or actually want to help out. We live in really dark times.
Yes, I know.
Because now the psycho bitch is being praised for some reason. And I'm not saying that people are praising her, but they're praising the character, like how she played, and she was very manipulative because she played that part perfectly, and her actual self is actually really creepy and scary too. Like the stuff that she posts on her Instagram. You have to watch out for stuff like that because people, they can be playing a character so good, but you never know. These people can actually be like that in real life. Seriously. Somebody said Jeanette is obsessed with Kate. She literally wore the same type of outfit Kate wore for the interview, even the hairband and the necklace. Yes.
Did you not notice that?
I noticed that. I noticed that one. I didn't notice the one afterwards when she was going inside the house. Like, I didn't notice that her hair and everything was just like Kate from the first episode. So somebody said it.
But
the interview, I was like, come on now, you just making yourself look seem 10 times weird. See, same. Not gonna lie, I'm just pissed off. I feel like it would have been so nice to have a happy ending. I'm not saying that this is out of character, but like, come on. It was going so well.
yeah.
Either way, just feel for Kate. And can I just give her a hug? I'm sorry, I'm still not. Still not a hug.
Why you don't like Kate?
Because she had multiple times to go home. What are you talking about? How am I supposed to feel sorry for her? She ruined that man's life.
Okay, I mean,
she literally ruined. This man said, I don't want to lose my job. I'm not trying to get fired. Go home. Go to school. Okay, if I leave for work, you should, after like a couple of hours, you should get ready and go to school. This bitch, as soon as he left, what did she do? She brought some fucking pizza.
I mean, no, that was like a little bit of him coming home.
Dang,
but
like,
I get what you mean. It's a cruel summer. They miss. I'm waiting for them to get the license to the song. I know they're gonna get the license to the song. They will get the Cobra Kai version. They will get the slowed down version. It's a cruel summer. I'm just gonna be like, that's stupid. Cause it is. Oh, that was stupid, bro. That was stupid. This entire show was an interesting one to say the least.